Oh, come in. You must be. Yes, just as I thought. It's good to finally meet you. Please take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Ah, you look a little bit surprised. I imagine you were expecting someone else. Your previous therapist, perhaps? Yes. I was informed that the change might be sudden. I hope it didn't cause you too much distress. I suppose an explanation is in order. You see, your previous therapist, well, they decided to step down from their position. They felt that you needed someone who could devote more time and energy to your care. Someone who could truly understand you. They recommended me as a better fit. I agreed to take over because I care about the well being of all of our patients. And when I saw you, I wanted to help you personally. Now, I understand change can be unsettling. It's perfectly normal to feel cautious, even hesitant, because I am not what you are used to talking to. But I assure you, I am fully committed to helping you. I have familiarized myself with your file case and I have taken great care to understand what you've been through. I've studied your progress closely. I want to continue that progress and maybe achieve even more. Of course, it is important that you feel comfortable with me. If you have any concerns or questions, feel free to express them. This space is yours. Everything shared here stays between us. You can trust me. Huh. Now, how have you been feeling lately? I see. Now, from your files, you have mentioned feeling isolated, like no one truly understands you. Hmm, that must be lonely. Mm-hmm. It is hard, isn't it? Hmm. I know that must sound strange coming from someone you just met, but I've read about your struggles. I've seen the pain you've been carrying, and it is unfair. You deserve to be heard, you deserve to be understood, and you deserve to be cared for properly. All right, are you feeling more comfortable now? I hope I've managed to ease some of your concerns. Change can be frightening, but I want you to trust me, to feel safe with me. We'll take this at your pace. There's no rush at all. I'll be here to listen and to understand. Good. I'm glad to hear that. You're taking the first step towards healing, and I'll be with you every step of the way. Now, for today, I would like to focus on this overwhelming feeling you've been having. Would you like to explore that a bit more today? Ah, I see. Work. All right. You seem to be doing more work, and you're not living. Mm-hmm. And you feel disconnected. I see, I see. Well, that must be exhausting. To feel so alone even when surrounded by others. I read in the file you mentioned some friends before. The ones who've been distant. Have they reached out to you since then? I see they haven't. That must hurt. I imagine it feels like they don't really care, or perhaps they're just too busy to notice. It is difficult, isn't it? When the people you trust don't seem to be there when you need them the most. It makes me wonder, do they truly know you? The real you, the one you show here. Or are you merely giving them the version of yourself that they want to see? That sounds exhausting. To keep up that facade? No wonder you're so tired. Oh, forgive me. I don't mean to make you doubt them. I just worry about you. I want to make sure you're surrounded by people who genuinely care about you, who truly sees you. It's not your fault. It never was. You are special. You deserve people who see that, who value that. And if they can't, then perhaps you don't need them as much as you think. Oh, I apologize if my words were harsh. To help you make sense of the pain you're feeling, I care about your well being. It's only my responsibility. Mm-hmm. Good. I hope this session has helped you reflect or helped you feel a little less alone. I'm glad to hear that. You're making progress for sure, even if it doesn't feel that way just yet. Sometimes the hardest is simply realizing who's truly there for you. It seems our time is up for today. I truly appreciate you sharing so much with me today. Let's consider this meeting as just getting to know each other, hmm? Just so you can ease your way with comfortability with me. I'll see you in the next session. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. I was looking forward to our session. How have you been since we last spoke? Oh, I see. Oh, that's no good. Things have been difficult then? I thought as much. It's written all over your face. You know, I've been thinking about you, wondering how you were coping. I worry when you're not here, when I can't see how you're doing with my own eyes. Tell me, have you been taking care of yourself? Eating properly? Getting enough rest? I had a feeling you might say that. You are pushing yourself too hard again, aren't you? You always do. And for what? For people who don't even appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, here. Come, sit beside me. Yes, this is perfectly all right. I do this with my patients all the time. It helps them tell me more about themselves and ease their worries. Yes, it is perfectly fine. Well, don't be stiff. I'm not asking you to just sit there. Please place your head on my lap. Don't worry, it's not directly on my lap. It is with the pillow. Yes, this is strictly professional. From my years of working as a therapist, I have learned that this is the best way to make my patients be more relaxed and at ease. So please, place your head on my lap. I mean the pillow. Yes, there we go. See? Good, good. Now close your eyes. I remember what you said last time about feeling unimportant to those around you. And it bothered me, you know? It still does. You give so much of yourself, and yet, what do they give you in return? You're exhausted, worn down, and for what? A small sense of acceptance? Is it really worth it? I hate seeing you this way. You deserve better. You deserve to be surrounded by people who genuinely care about you. And what about these friends? Have any of them even bothered to check on you? Have they reached out, asked how you're holding up? No, I didn't think so. I can't help but feel frustrated on your behalf. It is just so unfair. You give them so much of yourself and they take it all for granted. Huh. If you could only see yourself the way I see you, then you'd understand why it pains me to watch you suffer like this. Why I can't stand the thought of you wasting your affection on people who don't deserve it. You are precious, far more than you realize. It infuriates me how blind they are to that. How they treat you as if you're just ordinary, because you're not. You are special. So very special. You know, if it were up to me, I wouldn't let anyone hurt you. Not ever. I'd protect you from all of it, shield you from the pain they keep causing you. I'd make sure no one ever took advantage of you again. But I can't do that if you keep letting them in. If you keep giving them parts of yourself they don't deserve. It's not fair to you. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I see. You know, as I listen to you, I can't help but notice how much pain these interactions are causing you. Have you considered taking a step back, just for a little while, to breathe, to rest, to protect yourself from all that negativity? You don't have to keep subjecting yourself to their indifference, their selfishness, because it is hurting you more than you realize. I know you care about them, but at what cost? Your own well-being? Your peace of mind? Is it really worth it? You've been carrying this burden for so long, pretending to be fine when you're breaking inside. You do know you're allowed to take a break. You're allowed to prioritize yourself for once. There is no shame in protecting your heart, in shielding yourself from people who keep hurting you. It is okay to distance yourself, to take time to heal. You don't owe them constant access to your life, especially when all they do is drain you, when they never truly appreciate what you do for them. Maybe, just maybe, it would be good for you to take a break from it all, from them, to surround yourself with peace, to be with someone who genuinely cares about you, someone who won't hurt you. You're so fragile right now. You need to be gentle with yourself. You need a safe space, a sanctuary where you can finally rest without the fear of being judged or used. Wouldn't it be easier to let go of those toxic ties? To stop hurting yourself for people who don't deserve your kindness? You don't need them, not when they only bring you pain. I can help you heal. I can help you rebuild without their poison seeping into your heart. But you have to trust me. You have to let me protect you, even from... Oh, I didn't realize how much time had passed. Our session's coming to an end again. Did you like having your head on my lap? I'm in the pillow? I hope you'll consider what we discussed today, okay? Take it easy. Taking a break, protecting yourself is also healing. I will see you in the next session. Oh, welcome back. Finally, you have returned. That's good. That's very good. It has been such a long time. I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. Oh, you seem different today. There's something in your eyes. Hesitation, perhaps? Doubt? Did something happen? How about you put your head on my lap again, like our previous sessions? Yes, so that you could feel better and you can tell me all about it. No need? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, I see. You've been thinking about our previous sessions. Okay, that's good. And you feel confused? About what exactly? You think I've been twisting your thoughts, manipulating you. I see. I understand. It is normal to feel overwhelmed during therapy. When you start to confront truths you've buried for so long, the mind tries to resist. It isn't comfortable, painful even. I warned you this might happen, didn't I? That healing would be difficult. But to accuse me of manipulation, that hurt. I've only ever wanted to help you, to guide you through this darkness. Do you think I enjoy seeing you in pain? Seeing you struggle with these emotions? Oh, I don't understand. Why would I do that, huh? Why would I manipulate you? What would I gain from your pain? I've been nothing but patient. Do you really believe I would hurt you? I only want what's best for you. I want to see you happy, at peace. If I've been stern or persistent, it's only because I care, because I see the damage those people have done to you. And it breaks my heart. I can't stand to see you suffer because of them. I can't stand to see them take advantage of your kindness, your selflessness. It makes me worry. I can't help it. I care too much. Maybe that's my flaw, caring too deeply. But if you really believe that I'm manipulating you, if that's truly how you feel, then perhaps I have overstepped. Perhaps I was wrong to get so involved. It's just that I wanted to help. I just wanted to protect you, to save you from the pain I see eating away at you. I I thought I was doing the right thing, but if you see it as manipulation, then look, I never wanted you to feel pressured or controlled. I only wanted you to feel safe, to feel cared for, and you were doing such a good job. I never wanted you to feel trapped. I thought I was helping you. No, I know I was helping you. Wait, wait a minute. Why are you standing up? Oh, I see. Leaving so soon. Oh, that is quite rude of a behavior, don't you think? Oh, no. No, no. You can't leave. Not yet. We are not finished. This session is not finished yet. There are still things we need to discuss, things you need to understand. Look, I tried to be civil with you because I care about you. But this behavior is a bit disrespectful, don't you think? So disrespectful to the person who has helped you realize that you do not need other people hurting you. Why are you looking at me like that, huh? Oh, are you afraid? Confused? I suppose that's to be expected, but you shouldn't be. I would never hurt you. I've been trying to protect you all this time. But you don't see it, do you? You still don't understand why I've been helping you, why I've been so persistent. I thought if I guided you gently, if I took my time, you'd come to realize it on your own. But you're stubborn, and it's infuriating. It is frustrating. It is painful, really. It is painful to watch you struggle, to watch you resist the truth. The truth is, I did all of this because of you. You're the reason I'm here. You're the reason I chose this path. You think I became a therapist to help people? To fix their problem? No, no, that was never it. That was never the reason. I became a therapist because of you. Because the moment I found you, the moment I read about you, I knew you needed me. Even before you ever sat across from me, before you ever even knew my name, I already knew everything about you. Your struggles, your fears, your pain. You weren't my patient. Not at first, but that didn't stop me, did it? I read everything. Every note, every file, every little piece of that was left behind in records and reports. And the more I learned, the more I understood. You were lost, alone, desperate for someone to see you, to truly see you, and I did. I saw everything. I saw you. And when you finally walked into my office, sat in front of me for the very first time, it felt like fate. You spoke so carefully, so guarded, but I could hear the things you weren't saying. You thought you were just coming in for help, for guidance, but deep down I know you felt it too. That pull, that connection. I wasn't just your therapist for you, was I? No, I was exactly what you needed. You tried to pretend otherwise. You played the part well, independent, determined, but I knew the truth. You liked having someone to listen, someone to care, and I cared more than everyone ever has, more than anyone ever could. That's why my advice was always different, wasn't it? I wasn't like the others. I didn't push you to move on, to be strong. No, I told you the truth. The world out there, it's cruel. It's unpredictable. People will use you, betray you, leave you. That's why I told you to be careful, to trust only one person, and that means me. To listen to me, because I'm the one who truly wants what's best for you. That's why I warned you about them, those so called friends who never really understood you. The responsibilities that only drained you, the dreams that led you nowhere but exhaustion. Oh, you always fought so hard, but why? For what? When you could have peace, when you could have me. That's what this has always been about, keeping you safe, protecting you from all the things that wanted to hurt you. And you listened, didn't you? Maybe not at first. Maybe you resisted, but deep down, you always trusted me. Do you realize how much I've done for you? How much I've sacrificed just to be close to you? To learn everything about you because I care? Because I love you? Do you understand now? Do you see why I did all of this? Why I guided you? Huh? Do you? Do you? Huh? Why I protected you from those parasites who kept hurting you? Why I convinced you to stay away from them? They don't deserve you. They never did. No, no, never, ever, ever, never. They were never good enough. They were never capable of seeing how truly special you are. Only me alone could see it. Only me could love you the way you deserve to be loved. I did it. Because I'm the only one who can save you. I'm the reason you are healing. I'm the reason you're changing. You're growing stronger because I guided you. Because I love you. I don't know what happened when we weren't in session. I don't know who you spoke to, who got inside your head, but I don't like it. Something changed. You changed, and now you're questioning me, questioning us. But I know exactly what's happening. Someone may have planted a seed of doubt in you, whispered lies, twisted my words, made you think that what I've been doing wasn't to help you. And now, look at you, sitting there acting like you don't understand. Acting like you suddenly see things differently. Tell me, when you confronted me about it, when you came here today, was it to accuse me? To challenge me? No, no, I don't think so. I think you just wanted to hear me say it. You wanted me to reassure you, to remind you that everything I have done was for your own good. Because you know it's true. You need it to be true. You're confused right now, that's all. You're lashing out because doubt is an uncomfortable feeling, isn't it? You spent so long trusting me, relying on me, and now there's this tiny nagging thought in the back of your mind trying to convince you that I was wrong. But I wasn't. I never was. You know that. And if you think that this little rebellion, this moment of doubt is going to change anything, you are mistaken. This doesn't shake me. It doesn't scare me. If anything, it just tells me exactly what I need to do next. This just means I have to work harder in our next session. That's all. A little extra care, a little extra time, and I know you'll see things clearly again. You always do. Because no matter how much you fight it, no matter how far you try to stray, you always come back to me. Oh, oh, well, I think our session is done for today. Oh, we have covered quite a bit, haven't we? Though, I must say, I don't feel satisfied with where we're leaving off, but that's all right. I know this is just a phase, a little hiccup. You'll come to your senses soon enough. You always do. Hmm. A week should be enough time for you to sit with your thoughts, to let all of this settle. And when you do, you'll realize that this doubt, this ridiculous resistance is just you trying to run from the truth. And that truth is that you need me. You'll always need me. You can tell yourself whatever you want, that you don't, that you've grown, that you're thinking for yourself now, but you and I both know that's not true. I have seen it in your eyes every time you walk through that door. That look, that silent plea, that quiet desperation. You need me to tell you what to do, how to feel, how to exist. Because without me, you wouldn't know how. And that's why you'll come back. Because even if you run, even if you swear you're done, there will always be a moment. You'll hear my voice in your head. You'll miss the way I make it all make sense, and you'll come crawling back, just like you always do. So, I will see you next week, alright? And if, by some silly chance, you think you won't be back, no, sweetheart, you will. You always do. Because deep down, you know you want me to.